moving in. BRISA versus TARATOR Grand Finals. BRISA has to win 3 here, and TARATOR he has to win 6.
So instead of
quite a tall task for TARATOR.
They blamed the beasts. Heaven or hell.
Madam, I am a married man.
A special introduction as a member of the Assassin's Guild. Moving in here into our grand finals.
A lot of history here. Both characters, again, we're having the battle of speed versus power again, but how have things changed since the last time they fared? I don't know for sure, but as it stands, BRISA is the one that has so much control, but corner stolen by Dr. TARATOR.
Oh, gets that bite, has a chance to run a mix of him. BRISA maybe missing a reversal that gets it. Burst out. That should be able to kill her. TARATOR already showing signs of liking this matchup.
You mentioned it last time. You mentioned last time, right? It's not important. It's not important how you start the match; it's how you finish it. And for BRISA, who is really in control, had a great start. Dr. TARATOR able to pull it back. We're gonna go for the reset, crossing over to the other side. Gonna get that hard knockdown off the winger, and we're gonna have to be in mix-up city.
I think Brees is having some great recognition here with the fact TARATOR really isn't blocking some H-Disc mix-up and deciding to take a lot of resets over breaking that wall. Always a scary thing to do, because that positive bonus does give you... Oh, it goes for a charge, just doesn't land it though. Both players scrambling around the screen.
2D trying to anticipate an approach. That was a very preemptive approach by Dr. TARATOR. Great defensive awareness to avoid the bad moon. But now we got to deal with all this unbridled violence.
Alright, there's one more chance. He does have potential to spend on the BRC. Not going to make it out in time. One round to BRISA.
A little bit of history repeating itself, though. BRISA was the one that took initiative and really was paid in kind for all of it.
So far we haven't seen it, but in the past, BRISA is shown to be enjoying to take their mental breaks. So far they haven't shown it tonight. Quite a common thing. Maybe they're just absolutely ready for everything TARATOR's got to throw at them. Maybe looking to get their first win in the Ignition series. So far they've ended up in second and third quite a lot of the time.
First immediately, and I think Dr. TARATOR is trying to just recalibrate, really rethink their strategy every time we see this, because these are more mental break bursts more than anything. It's not as a result of you taking offensive structures, it's more to just try and take a second to breathe.
Nice low crush on that 6K. Manages to find a way out even against the anti-dandy set. Getting at that H-Disc not down. Blocked by TARATOR. Has a lot of tension to spend. Could go for a wall break here.
This might not be enough to kill. Instead, opting for the reset, but the immediate wall pop off. They go for the cross.
Oh my god! Oh, yeah. What a reset on that cross of there. Catching up reset and the burst. That winger's over the top.
Passively.
Hold on the 6K again. Oh, nice punish, but unfortunately caught out. This should be able to kill. Maybe not too far up.
One additional hit would have most definitely done the job, but that's all for naught if you can't get this kill. Using that BRC to force the situation, and you do have to react to the bump ahead. Unfortunately, BRISA crashes and burns, evening things out 1-1 for both players.
TARATOR is already showing willing to make those adaptations, managing to take it 2 lives that round compared to the first round where it was 1 life apiece. Could be the start of his comeback now. Oh, there's the classic. BRISA taking that mental break, wanting to get that reset now. Can't afford to drop another round.
Both players
So
are
it-
getting situated.
BRISA especially. Well, I mean, more specific, like against a character like Slayer, you really need to take those kind of mental breaks, because if Slayer manages to get in your head, it's already one step in the grave.
Duel 1.
You got one foot in the grave and another foot right behind. Far slash to start things off. Dr. Tarator already in our city, but not too concerned whatsoever. Immediate burst to try and keep the corner, and great catch of the JK trying to bait the burst, but now the EU throws come back in full effect.
I can't deny how much EU players love victim of it myself. But when it works out, it works out. So Hazard, potentially then with a positive bonus, manages to kill that girl.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Massive hammer from down low.
Interesting strategy to run BRISA down, but as far as I'm concerned, right, you want to stick to them like glue. You don't want to allow them all that space, but it's not looking too good as BRISA is making use of all that extended necessity for you to have to be in their face. And look at the damage output now after the catch.
Not gonna kill it. Oh, it might just barely living with a pixel. Reed's gonna have to play so careful now. Gets caught by the K-Napper.
Just so quickly the game turns on its head the moment one counter hit is applicable in the table, and here's another one off of a 5p counter hit. My lord, that is half health gone.
Off the 5p. Don't want to get caught by this anti-S. Oh, that's a big one. Character nearly has that 100-meter. Caught by the Lord.
Hitting with the shotgun bunker, man. It's crazy the kind of mix-up game that Dr. Tarator is really enforcing. Not blocking at all, but still coming out the victor in that exchange.
BRISA slowly taking those. Oh, what a deflection! Managing to catch up the 6H and punishes. What a response from Tarator there.
Pretty good stuff. Not to mention, right? Just kind of cleaning up and cleaning house. Hesitation on the side of BRISA now. We're seeing more and more second guessing on every single one of these approaches, and Dr. Tarator, we see a lot more confidence and incentive to just go for options.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, I think Tarator's recognized that he was playing maybe a bit too passive into BRISA's Millia, getting like those like 2k is such a good reward for BRISA, and deciding I'm just going to start sending my options, see what happens, and so far it's been paying off quite effectively. That fast slash around again, trying to bait the birds. Oh, unfortunately, no punch for Tarator. Has to wait for him all the way. Decides not to put the defensive burst.
Little by little, we're really trading blows. Life bars are even. Nice clash cancel, great recognition. Last time this didn't work out, and realizing that BRISA utilizes tactics like this, they're very cheap and very, very interesting to say the least. But Dr. Tarator matching that energy is going to get paid in tow.
Unfortunately, not finding that jump cancel confirm on the close edge. Going to have to hold another. Kind of by the 2D, should be able to kill on BRISA. What an unfortunate drop on that close edge counter hit.
Great work from BRISA. It could have definitely gone from bad to worse, but BRISA is still maintaining steadfast everything possible.
Goes to the same side, catching out Tarator. Gonna get that wall break side. Was not able to get a super no hard knockdown there. Came up again. Catches the burst. Excellent recognition on that red RC. 2-2. Tarator quite effectively controlled in that last round. Has one more chance to make it to a grand finals reset.
Now the download is complete for both players. The important part here is not the momentum you carry, the mental composure you have left in the tank, because both these players going neck and neck at the moment, and going into another set is definitely stamina exhausting. It drains you so much. So, but for Dr. Tarator, this is the only option: reset the bracket or die trying.
Definitely. What a 2H. Unfortunately, you've been dropping a lot of these hit confirms on 2H, putting out a lot of team. BRISA sending the 2D, potentially a missed throw. Catch Tarator out. Fletcher doesn't save you from this mix-up.
And what's worse, right, is you don't even have any resources to burn through besides that possible YRC, but the cross up to deal with any approaches. Not enough to
Spending
kill.
Blue Water until this late into the round doesn't manage to catch the YRC that time. Caught on the low. No charges. Oh no, punish on the charges.
Oh, this is scary, but unfortunately for TARATOR, you can only so many of those options at a time to land. BRISA on set point, tournament point for that matter. Getting that JH cross up, the setup is available. Not able to block the 2D, though they blocked everything else.
Catches on the hand and in that arsonist. Big counter hit from BRISA though, should be able to get super hard knock. Drops the combo unfortunately. Gonna get that super hard knockdown. TARATOR does have burst to spend. One more touch, like close enough.
Do or die. Try to get the Hand of Doom again. This is now your only chance.
Caught, oh, barely not enough to kill. Caught out by the Capel. BRISA managing to take their first ignition.
After so many attempts, after so much volatility, right? BRISA making good work happen. And not only that, but able to make so much happen in a short period of time. The run back set was finished to perfection. This time, it was a lot more of a heavy bout for both players. It was definitely more, they punching up above their weight, both players. And they definitely came out victorious in a way that should have definitely been a lot more skewed. All in all, great composure from BRISA to take advantage of the momentum that was still remaining and really stay focused and vigilant on everything they've done so far. Congratulations, and congratulations for your first title here in Ignition number 5.
Yeah, I gotta say, as a person who's commentated every evening, it's been amazing to see some of the progress these players have had. Like BRISA, so hasn't managed to win a set against TARATOR until today, managing to win it over him in this case. And starting to see Xandra, I think, unfortunately, was kicked out, didn't manage to win last week, making it a bit better, a bit further this time of TARATOR. Hopefully, we can see them more in these tournaments.
For sure. I mean, there's always more. There's always more work to be, right? EMEA, EU, just in general, the entirety of the region, continent itself, there's a lot of players to really pull from. And I feel like we're only going to see more and more come up as time goes on. And as the quality of the players continues to rise, so too does the quality of the brackets, and too does the quality of everything else. But I feel like we're going to give it over to the lead TO of tonight's production. If they can come out and say hello to the people, that would be very lovely.
Wow, I actually got an introduction. Awesome. Hello, everybody. My name is Shiryuki. I'm the head TO of Jolt League, and thank you so much for participating in Ignition number 5. Just going to do the classic stuff that I normally do. First of all, congratulations to BRISA. Very well deserved, especially after last week with having an incredible run last week and unfortunately having to dip out of the last tournament. So it was very nice to see BRISA get the win that they have been working towards. So it was very nice to see. Top 8 will be coming out tonight like usual. We always make sure the top 8 is going to be coming out on the same day as the tournament. If the players go into the top 8 bracket who are in top 8, and please could you put in your flag, your character and your Twitter in that chat, that would be very helpful for me when it comes to just doing the top 8 bracket as efficient as possible. Just like normal here at the Jolt League, we love the players to be able to go watch their matches without having to siphon through the VODs. So one thing that we love to do is we actually cut each individual matches so you guys can go and find your matches over on our YouTube, which is youtube.com/the Jolt League. So you guys can go watch your individual matches to rewatch what happened and see if you can improve from your skills, because that's a big thing that we love doing at the end of the day, is improving our skills. For the rest of this week, we've already got one more tournament left. We've got Edge Point number 7 for Grand Blue. And then next week, we are going to be continuing on with the usual of Monday being Override number 8 for Street Fighter, Ignition number 6 with Guilty Gear, and Ironclad number 6 with Tekken 8. And we are getting, I will give you a small hint that we are currently in the works of making some stuff happen for 2XKO. So we are in the behind the scenes of starting that. So if anyone is excited to play that game, it will be coming to the Jolt League at some point. But we are still in the early stages of figuring out what we are going to do about that. But Yeah, really good tournament. I was very happy to have this. I was very thankful to the commentators. And one more thing before we like to go, we all love to give a big shout out to our said commentators. So first up, Spoon, where can we find you if we want to find you?
I'm on Twitch, spoon_GTST. I'm trying to stream a bit more now that rank's out. Generally, though, I just chill in Leo's.
Oh.
Oh,
I'm always
and
up to give counterplay.
awesome. And Yokai Kappa, thank you so much for being here tonight. Obviously, a representative of Yokai, someone who we may be working with in the future. Maybe. Little tease for that as well. But Kappa, where can we find you if you want to find you?
In general, you can definitely find me as I'm constantly on Discord. If you do want to see what I want to do and what I'm going to pretty reachable on the Discord over the Yokai server. And in addition to that, I have all of the Yokai socials that will be on the side for the chat room to possibly see. I think it just got deleted. I'm not entirely sure,
It might have
but
got deleted. It's
all
fine. You could just put it in the
yeah,
you can put it in the Discord.
I can put it in the side chat. But yeah, we do have a whole link tree that shows the socials of the of the entirety of Yokai, and in addition to it, you will find my socials in the bio as well. So it will lead straight to me if you follow the Twitter. I have been doing quite a lot when it comes to Yokai, and not only do I help him manufacture my like function and just really hold down the fort alongside my partner in crime, my co-owner Cinder Sparks, but I also do quite a lot when it comes to the commentary booth, and I want to give back. So we are going around kind of looking for things to do. But all in all, it's been a fun ride. I had a great time. If you do want to see more, I also am on Twitch. I do stream on the Yokai account as well, as we are partnered with the Team Art creators. So you will be seeing more content coming in soon. But anyways, that's been a lot for me. I hope you guys had a fantastic time. I'm going to wish you all a very good time in the EMEA's district.
Yeah, it's always great. I love my community. EMA is so fun. So many great people here. Been wonderful to commentate this 20 once again, and I'll be next week for Ignition number 6.